This is a call to action, my people. Queen Naomi Sherekola Ogunwusi has called to action, remind Kabiyesi through Oba Elegushi that time is ticking so fast, allegedly, as we heard, and that Kabiyesi should do the needful. And the needful Kabiyesi need to do is to marry the 59-year-old woman in order to eliminate Olori Calabash and her duties in the palace of Ile-Ife. My correct people, e don shele. Mama Tade don talk. Make una carry una proko seat, come sit down, make I gist una this thing as e dey hot, on top the palace of Kabiyesi. Yes, so my people, the thing wey dey reach our ear right now say make I carry land una domot right now be say so we recently had something that the elders are dragging Tadenikawo, dragging Mama Tade to release Tadenikawo, make it start to they follow the tradition of the Ile-Ife, that he should start practicing the tradition. Oh, Queen Naomi laughed them all. Yes, she really laughed at them. Do you know why? Because they don't know what they are saying. They do not know what they are saying. How are they even expecting little Tadenikawo to come to the palace and stay alone without Mama Tade? And they are there ensuring Queen Naomi that nothing will happen to Tadenikawo, that he is protected. When they will not be there to protect him. And the Weriwela's eyes, their eyes are shaking. They are shaking so well in order to, the eyes are shaking so well in order to know what they will do to Tadenikawo. But that is, by the way, their plans will not work, neither will their words come to stand. So my correct people, waiting the sup right now, they say Oba Elegushi don't they remind Kabiyesi. Yes, after we heard him and Queen Naomi had a one-on-one word, they said Queen Naomi visited him and they talked, because the plan they were making before in the land of Ile-Ife is that Olori Calabash should be relieved of the traditional duties, because right now there is no other option than she. And because the 59-year-old woman has not been married into the kingdom of Ile-Ife, allegedly the way we take here, a lot of you must have heard how they said they were going to marry her. It's not going to be a real marriage. It would just be like a camouflage marriage. And that marriage is for the woman to come in and be able to perform some Yeyeluwa duties. Because according to what we heard, somebody who is not the wife of the king cannot do that, cannot take it away. It's not as if the person cannot do the Yeyeluwa duties. The person can actually run it. But now, the point they are making and the aim and the objective is to eliminate Olori Calabash from those duties, just to take those duties away from her. And the only way they can snatch it entirely from her is by bringing another wife of Kabiyesi and handing her over the duties. You could recall that a lot of times other women, some virgins who Oba Elegushi introduced to Kabiyesi in order to carry out these duties, they were not successful. They couldn't stand. Olori Calabash still defeated them because she is a wife. She is an Olori. So therefore, it is only an Olori who can take up this duty without Olori Calabash being able to defeat. Olori Calabash will be defeated if another Olori takes up this duty of the Yeyeluwa. So that is why it is important that a new wife is taken. And that was what brought the argument between the elders and the chief makers of who to choose between a 29-year-old and 59-year-old. Are you following this? Yes, I've been away for some time. Something took me away, but on the process, I am still gathering the information. If you're following me, you will understand that I'm no longer being consistent in bringing this news, but I want to gather more facts in order to come back and gist you back to back. So you have to just follow us up, share us our posts, and subscribe to this channel, please, because you will be getting a lot, and click your notification bell, because right now I am gathering enough and enough and enough information to feed you with concerning the palace of Ile-Ife. All right, so that is, by the way, my people, they are saying that Oba Elegushi has called Kabiyesi a reminder. He has a meeting recently with Mama Tade Nikawo. It is not as if Mama Tade is supporting the marriage of a new wife into the kingdom, but this is the only way, according to what we heard, allegedly, the only way to relieve Olori Calabash of these Yeyeluwa duties, because two enemies can't be working together. Like, she take Mama Tade as an enemy, and she is still doing Yeyeluwa duty for her. It doesn't work that way. Mama Tade is not comfortable with that. Mama Tade Nikawo is Yeyeluwa of the source, but because she cannot perform those traditions because of her religion, her denomination, someone else has to take up the Yeyeluwa duties and do it on her behalf. And it has to be a wife to the king in order for it to stay. A lot of times they have introduced different ladies who couldn't even stay because Olori Calabash keeps defeating them, keep fighting them and defeating them. And of course she is going to defeat them because they are not married. She is the one married in the palace, and the job is supposed to be for an Olori, not an outsider. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my people. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes. Let's continue with this gist. It is becoming interesting now to know that Mama Tade allegedly has accepted. To the extent you will know that you will ask yourself question, oh, Mama Tade really accepts a marriage of a new wife into the kingdom. Yes, she did accept, according to what we are hearing, because she needs someone who does that Yeyeluwa duties. She can't do it alone. And the most important part of this is that this 59-year-old is not coming here for love, for affection, for whatever. She is purely a traditional woman who does not need anything from a man. And therefore, her job, if she is eventually married into the kingdom of Ile-Ife, her job will just be based on what she came to do. No sentiments, no emotional attachment, no attention demand to the king. No, she will leave Kabiyesi for Queen Naomi to enjoy alone, and she will focus on her duty. And that is why they said it is going to be a camouflage marriage, a marriage which does not contain bride price. I don't know how they want to do it, but allegedly, that is what we are hearing. I don't even know if it is possible, but that is what we are hearing. Okay? So, Oba Elegushi don dey tell Kabiyesi say, time is going fast, time is ticking. And listen, if they are able to achieve this, then Tade Nikawo should be able to return to the palace as well, because once they relieve Olori Calabash of his duties, she has no powers. She doesn't have right anymore to be seen around Kabiyesi and any Kabiyesi's children, except her own children. So we heard Queen Naomi break the silence, telling Oba Elegushi now have to inform Kabiyesi. You have to do fast and marry this woman. A lot of people are contemplating it too. They talk say, no. They shouldn't marry another person. The woman should just come and be doing the job like that without being married to the king, that the marriage might turn into something else. And I tell you this thing for free if you are listening. I don't think I agree with people saying that she should not be a wife, that she should just do it. If she continues to do that Yelowa job without being the wife to the king, my people, Olori Calabash is going to defeat her again and take over. Now, if you listen very well at the beginning of this gist, I tell you that allegedly they said it is only a wife to the Kabiyesi, is only a wife that can take up that duty. And now, every other wives of Kabiyesi, none of them is purely rooted in tradition. One of them, their leg is in tradition one of their leg is in church, which they are claiming to be going, and of which we are not even seeing the characteristics of a Christian in them. If this information they are saying about them is true, because I will always tell you guys that any information you see on the social media, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. You do not believe it, right? Yes, but you just know that there is, in every rumor, there is an atom of truth. Okay, so it is only a wife that can take off that duty from Olori Calabash. Without a wife, my dear, Olori Calabash will just kick you out, and she will justify what she did. She will justify her actions. So Oba Elegushi has set a reminder, and I believe it's the two of them decision, Queen Naomi and Oba Elegushi, to remind Kabiyesi that time is ticking. Let them make their final decision. You know, the last time they said they need some time to think about it, the king makers and the elders, they gave themselves 21 days. And I believe the 21 days should be coming to an end, and they have not up to now come up with what to do. The chief makers are suggesting, you know, these king makers and chief makers, they are the only people who say the truth in that land. They are not like other elders. They are special kind of elders. They are special breeds of elders who only say nothing but the truth. They don't hide anything. And they are the ones saying 59-year-old woman is better for Kabiyesi, because they don't want any love drama, any emotional drama or stuff like that. They do not want it. All they want is that this Queen Naomi and Kabiyesi lives happy in that palace. They all want peace until the Olori say they do not have peace to give. All right, so they are the ones suggesting 59-year-old woman. But you see these elders, they went and bring one fine 29-year-old and say, instead of the 59-year-old, that one is an old woman, that the 29-year-old should take over. But they have another plans. And you know, one of their plans is that the 29-year-old will just make Queen Naomi jealous, because that one will be demanding attention. And Kabiyesi, because Kabiyesi would want her to perform the Yelowa duties very well, Kabiyesi will want to please her and displease Mama Tadenikawo. They want to make Mama Tade really jealous. They want to make her leave the king. And that is their plans with the 29-year-old woman. Until the chief makers and the king makers say, no, we do not want a wife who will start demanding for attention. Again, we do not want a young woman who can't stay with a man, who will be dragging the king to and fro, looking for emotional attachment, looking for love, or blah, blah, blah. That is not what they need. Because the kingmakers equally stand by Mama Tade and believe that Mama Tade is the only wife of Kabiyesi Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi. Alright, so people don't they shook mouth for the matter. They said, yes, it is time Kabiyesi married the 59-year-old woman so that the Olori Calabash will be relieved of her duty. Why some other people said, no, that there shouldn't be any more wives added, that the 59-year-old woman should be working as a non-wife and still be doing the job. But remember, If she's not being married into the kingdom of Ile-Ife as Kabiyesi wife, Olori Calabash is going to throw her out and defeat her. So do you want the woman to continue the job as a wife or be doing it as a no-wife? Drop your comment on the comment section, and don't forget that all these are alleged information.